Hello, friends.
Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today we will finish the class in just 1 hour. Only 3 topics are left out. What is the portion that we have covered? We have covered Ayavadana, we have covered Nagamandala, we have covered Harvest, we have covered Sita, we have covered Love Poem for a Wife, we have covered Golden Light, we have covered we have covered what else? What else?
Enterprise
Enterprise.
and introduction.
In introduction. So poetry section we have finished. This section also we have finished. Today we are going to talk about partition literature, counter discourse, myth and literature. Only these 3 things. I think Parimala taught you English as a tool of national awakening. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Hello?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Parimala also taught you not only that, Parimala also taught you, I know she told me, Rise of Indian Novel also she taught you.
Yes, sir.
She taught you counter discourse,
No, sir.
myth as literature,
Yes, completed, sir.
myth and literature completed.
Yes, sir. Completed.
No, the background she told, sir, related to the R.K. Naran story, the man-eater of the Malgudi.
Bhasmasura myth, Bhasmasura myth,
Yes, sir.
Bhasmasura myth.
As a background, she said. Some part of
Background only, background only. So what are the things that are remaining? Only 2 points are remaining, partition literature and counter discourse. Am I right? Am I right? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So partition literature we will discuss first. Within half an hour we'll come. Who took the first hour for you?
Christopher, sir.
Christopher,
sir.
sir.
Okay, no problem. So today we will talk about partition literature. In half an hour we'll finish both. That's all in half an hour, because we have covered almost all the poems, we have covered almost all the plays we have covered, haven't we?
Yes.
Haven't we?
Yes, we have, sir.
We have covered. So today only 2 things are remaining. Partition literature is remaining, and myth and part and counter discourse are remaining. They take only 15 minutes time. We will finish in half an hour, exactly half an hour. Partition literature, you should understand it in this way, because these are all background topics. Partition literature means when the 2 nation theory has come into the picture, there was a lot of ruckus on the borders, and several people were raped, several people were killed. And the greatness of a writer is to immediately write about the atrocities that have been committed. Otherwise, he is no writer at all. The greatness of a writer is always writer is quick. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
The writer is quick to grasp the social reality. If a writer cannot talk about the social reality, he is not a writer at all. So here in partition literature also, we talk about the famous book, The Train to Pakistan by Kushwant Singh, Bapsi Sidhvi, and these are some of the writers of the partition literature. The partition literature was a big turmoil. Partition did not take place peacefully. Partition between India and Pakistan resulted in turmoil, resulted in chaos, resulted in cruelty, resulted in rapes, resulted in murder. Several people were murdered, several people. So the writers were quick enough to talk about the partition literature in their writings. So today we will read partition literature is nothing but the 2 nation theory, partition between India and Pakistan, and the cruelty that has ensued from the partition. How many people were raped? How many people were killed? All this has been shown in partition literature. So partition literature is always talks about The famous book of the partition literature is Train to Pakistan by Khushwant Singh. Khushwant Singh, Bapsi Sidhvi, these are the writers who have talked about partition literature. Even today also, because of that partition, there is a rivalry between India and Pakistan. Whenever there is a cricket match that takes place between India and Pakistan, am I audible?
Sir. Yes.
Whenever there is a cricket match between India and Pakistan, there will be lot of chaos. There will be lot of tensions between the two countries. So, dear friends, partition, the effects of partition are still there. The effects of partition are still there. Partition literature talks about the cruelty, the murder, the rapes that took place during partition, and the writers were quick enough to reflect such incidents in partition literature. Partition literature, always remember the text sentence. Partition literature means the literature that talks about partition, the literature that talks about the cruelty that took place during partition, the literature that talks about the unhappy things, the murders, the rapes that took place during partition. That is partition literature. We will read partition literature and immediately we will go to counter discourse. In half an hour, we'll finish the class. Partition literature, page number. What is a famous book of the partition literature?
Train to Pakistan by
Train to
Khushwant Singh.
Khushwant Singh. Okay, right. Now partition literature. Page number, I'll tell you. Page number, what is the page number?
9.
9.
Sir.
Yeah, freedom did not come to us so easily. Freedom has resulted in lot of cruelty, lot of suffering. Freedom, we all think that we got freedom. That's why freedom at midnight. We all think that we got freedom very easily, but we did not get freedom very easily. It is with great difficulty we got freedom. It's after two nation theory, after the nation. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sir, page number, you read page number 15, sir. So partition did not take place happily. Partition has resulted in lot of turmoil, lot of cruelty, lot of exploitation, lot of murders, lots of rapes. That is why partition was not a happy occasion. Though we breathed freedom, it was not at the, it was at the cost of several misfortunes that partition took place. Yes, page number. So and writers were quick enough to reflect partition, to reflect this cruelty that happened, the incidents that happened during partition. Writers reflected in their literature. That is why it is partition literature. It is the writers immediately reflected the cruelty in their literature. That is why it is partition literature. Partition literature means the writers like Khushwant Singh, Bapsi Sidhvi, and other writers. What they did is they have reflected, they have mirrored, they have held a mirror to the suffering of the people that took place during partition. That is why it is partition literature. Partition literature is always agonizing. Partition literature is always tumultuous. Partition literature is always suffering. Partition literature is not a happy literature. Partition literature is a sad kind of literature. It's a trauma. It's a trauma. Yeah. Page number 15. You, sir, you please read, sir. Page number 15, second paragraph. Hello? Hello?
While
Really?
independence was
Yes.
greeted by several poets with celebrity oaths, quite a few considered it to be a false dawn because the Swaraj did not bring anything for the hungry child.
That's
The
it.
deepest anguish was expressed.
The Swaraj did not bring any happiness to the hungry child. They were exploited. That's why I told you freedom did not come so easily. Freedom, not only fighting with Britishers, we fought among ourselves. That is partition literature. And the one point you all should remember is the writers were quick enough to reflect the horrors of partition. The horrors of partition, the trauma of partition was reflected by the writers. The horrors of partition, the trauma of partition. These 2 points you have to mention. The horrors of partition, the trauma of partition. Writers reflected in their writings. Writers, that's why it's partition literature. Partition literature is traumatic. Partition literature is horrible. Partition literature is sad. Yes, read out.
The deepest anguish was expressed by the poets of the Punjab and Bengal directly affected by the partition. The trauma of partition.
Listen. Allow me to explain. The 2 areas that were affected mostly by partition were Bengal and Punjab. Bengal and Punjab were the 2 regions that got affected because the borderline areas, they were the 2 areas that got affected. Who is disturbing? Please, half an hour, don't disturb. For half an hour, don't disturb. For half an hour, don't disturb. I will finish the portion, these 2 points. Then you can do whatever you want. You know that partition literature. Again, I am talking about this one point. Writers were quick enough to reflect the turmoil, the agony, the trauma in their writings. That is why it is partition literature. Yes.
The trauma of partition has been a major theme in the stories of Krishna Chandar, Rajinder Singh Bedi, Amrita Pritam, Nanak Singh, and above all, Kushwant Singh. A monumental.
These are the writers who have reflected the trauma of partition, the agony of partition. The agony of partition, the trauma of partition has been reflected by these writers. These writers are Krishna Chandar, Rajinder Singh Bedi, Amrita Pritam, Nanak Singh, and above all, Kushwant Singh. Yes.
A monumental novel like Puratulen Haidar's Aag Ka Darya in Urdu reveals with rare intensity and immense sweep the experience of partition that was a murderous attack on the millennial continuum of the India history and civilization.
That's it. Aag Ki Darya. Aag Ki Darya. Like Train to Pakistan. All of you underline this book. Aag Ki Darya in Urdu always talks of the agony of the partition. As Train to Pakistan by Kushwant Singh talks about it. And the other writers of the partition writers are, you underline them, Krishna Chandar, Rajinder Singh Bedi, Amrita Pritam, Nanak Singh, and above all, Kushwant Singh. These are the major writers of the partition. Yes, come on.
The independence of India was not merely a political struggle. It affected all the aspects of life in the 1920s and 1930s. Shall I continue, sir?
Yes.
No Indian writing dealing with that period could avoid reflecting this aspect of society, either directly as a theme or indirectly as significant public background to a personal narrative.
Yes. Continue.
Emotionally charged national experience generally serves as a grand treasury of literacy material, which can assume significance beyond more historical reality. Those in a thick of maelstrom like partition cannot remain entirely passive, especially those gifted with such perceptual sensitivity as could capture the catastrophe through a artistic media.
That's it. It's a catastrophe. It's a trauma. It's agony. It's a sadness. All these words you should use for partition literature. Partition literature was not a happy literature. It was a catastrophic literature. Catastrophic means a huge, horrible thing has happened. It's a catastrophe. The catastrophic event. Partition was a catastrophic event, traumatic event, agonizing event, sad event. And they have mirrored the writers, Aag Ki Dariya, Train to Pakistan, and the major writers were the two areas that got directly affected. What were the two areas that got directly affected because of partition?
Punjab, Bengal.
and Bengal.
Punjab and Bengal. That's why these two areas got directly affected. And the writers, important writers also, I told you, Krishna Chandra, Rajinder Singh Bedi, Amrita Pritam, Nanak Singh, and above all Kushwant Singh. Yes, madam, continue writing. History always.
History always has offered a context for fiction writing, but it tends to cramp or limit the novelist's vision. So the novelists normally take broad ideas and patterns from history and breathes them into his narrative. To quote Anuradha Marwa Roy, partition literature can be roughly defined as a creative attempt to make sense of one of the worst programs in human memory. In
Underline
trying to-
this. All of you underline this. It can be defined as a creative attempt to make the sense of the worst programs in human history. In human history itself, it's the worst programs. It's a worst program. It's a traumatic program. It's a catastrophic program. It's an agonizing program. And writers were quick enough. Writer is one. Who is a good writer? Who talks about society. So when things happened in Bengal and Punjab, the cruel things happened, the robbery happened, the rapes happened, the murders happened in Bengal and other things. In Bengal and in Punjab, when cruelty thing, because of partition, cruelty happened, immediately the writers projected them in their writings. That's why Aag Ki Dariya is one book in Urdu which talks about this catastrophic event. And Train to Pakistan by Kushwant Singh also talks about this issue. Yes.
in trying to grapple with the enormity of misery, writes dealing with this period, obsessively deployed imageries of rape, violence, and destruction. Thus, history loses its circumstantialities and becomes a timeless presence in fiction.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Somebody else read the next paragraph. Somebody else read the next paragraph.
The real tragedy of partition was that it brought to an abrupt end a long history of communal coexistence. No doubt.
Right. Till then,
the
listen, wait. Allow me to explain. Till then, Muslims and Hindus, they lived together. There was communal existence. But because of partition, it has become a tragic end. So partition, that's why partition literature is always agonizing. Partition literature is always sad. Partition literature is always traumatic. So what he says is the real tragedy of partition was that it brought to an end a long history of communal coexistence. All these years, India was a wonderful country. Before partition, India was a wonderful country. Of course, Britishers were there. They were exploiting us. But people of India, Indians were united. They lived in communal coexistence. There were no hatred among themselves. There was no hatred among themselves. But partition has led to this problem. There were thousands of people were raped, thousands of people were killed. Yes.
No doubt the relations between the Hindus and Muslims were not always tension-free, but such moments of communal frenzy were rare and short-lived. People had accepted to coexistence as a way of life, and the rich variety of life of the two communities were never was never seriously treated. The Hindus never ceased from paying homage to Dargah, and the Muslims continued to participate in the Hindu festivals.
That was the
Traders,
beauty. That was the
trades,
beauty. Listen. That was the beauty. Hindus used to pray at Dargah. Muslims used to pray at Hindu temples. That was a wonderful mutual expression, mutual exchange. But what happened? Because of partition, they became estranged. They became enemies. And partition literature projects this catastrophe, projects this agony, projects this tragic event. Yes,
traders of both the communities carried on with their usual exchange of goods and services. People like Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Tagore, Najrul Islam, Mahatma Gandhi, and many more supported the utopian theory of a unified country with a multiplicity of religions, social and more ideas. The daily life of the people were so richly interwoven into a common fabric, having so many similarities of customs and practices that the partition came as a rude shock to the common people, leaving them in a state of utter bewilderment.
That's it, man. That's it. Common people, partition has come as a great surprise. Partition has come as a great problem to the common people. Common people never expected that partition would be like that. But partition has totally spoiled the common life, the common people's life. Yes. Last paragraph. Before last paragraph, we'll come to one more. Page number 13, 1-3. Page number 13, 1-3. Who will read? Page number 13, first paragraph. The very important paragraph, a very, very important paragraph. Page number 30, 1-3. Page number 13, first paragraph.
Women were particularly affected by partition. In
Slowly,
many ways,
slowly, women, slowly and loudly. Women were particularly affected by partition. Look at it. This point you have to write in exam. This point you have to write in exam. Partition literature means train to Pakistan, Aag Ki Darya, and how writers, so many writers have reflected the trauma of partition in their writings, the catastrophe of partition in their writings. So many people have written about partition in their writings. Yes.
women were peculiarly affected by partition in many ways that have still not been acknowledged. During the partition, it is estimated that 75,000 to 1 lakh women were raped and abducted on both sides of the border.
Horrible. Look at that staggering number. 75,000 to 1 lakh people were raped during partition on both sides of the borders. Is this the partition that we wanted? The two-nation theory has resulted in all this. Yes.
There were 55,000 abducted Muslim women in India and 33,000 Hindu and Sikh women in Pakistan.
How horrible. Look at this. How horrible. The staggering number. 55,000 and 33,000. Staggering number. Yes, next.
Instances abound in which Hindu, Sikh, and Muslim women jumped or were encouraged to jump to their death down village wells to uphold the family honor.
Horrible. Look at this. Is this partition? Everybody thinks we got freedom. Everybody is proud that India got freedom. Everybody thinks that there are two nations have become carved. Two nations have been carved, Pakistan and India. But what is the use? People have, women have killed themselves. They jumped into the wells to save their honor after being raped. Is this the partition that we wanted? Yes, next.
Sikh, Hindu, and Muslim men sometimes killed women and children in their families to protect them from conversion and falling into the hands of other men. Over a period of 8 years, 30,000 women were recovered by social workers, but families were unlikely to take shamed women back. Mass abortions, abandoning, and adoptions resulted, and areas of silence are still vast.
Next paragraph.
Shadow of partition. Historians nowadays are less apprehensive about the causes of the episode, rise and fall, personality of individuals, and are more introspective about the consequences of the episode. This historical event left a permanent mark on the psyche of the conscious minds and particularly haunts those who were the victims. Many attempts have been made in this direction by writers to highlight the agony, cruelty, and genocide.
Okay, page number genocide. It's all genocide, killing people. Genocide is one of the main themes of partition. Partition literature, genocide, rapes, catastrophic events. These are the main themes of partition literature. In partition literature, what do they talk of? They don't talk of lullabies. They don't talk of happiness. They talk of exploitation. Page number 12, partition and women. You read out. No. The bloody aftermath. The bloody, I'll finish in 20 minutes. Don't be angry. The bloody aftermath. Somebody will read it. Who will read? Somebody will read.
Yes, sir. May I, sir?
Read. The bloody aftermath. Page
The
number
bloody
12.
aftermath. The division of a singular geographical entity into three
Aftermath
pieces.
means after partition. Aftermath means after partition. It was a bloody aftermath. Yes.
Okay, sir. Though based on an already existing socio-cultural divide, further deepened the gulf. People were scared of living in the other's territory, and overnight they abandoned their homes and hearths of the last several generations and undertook journeys to unknown destinations. Urvashi Butalia estimated that in 1947, roughly 10 to 12 million people said to have moved within the space of a few months between the new truncated India and newly created Pakistan. Between 5 lakh to 1 million people are believed to have died.
My God, my God, my
Indescribable.
God. Look at that staggering. Yes.
5 lakh. Indescribable violence broke out. Trains packed with Muslim refugees, all of them murdered during the journey, arrived in West Pakistan.
Who is this
in
talking? Who is this talking? Who is this talking? Who is this talking? Have patience for 15 minutes. Have patience.
Urvashi.
Have patience for 15 minutes. Yes.
All of them murdered during the journey, arrived in West Pakistan with messages scribbled on the sides of the carriages reading, "A gift from India." In turn, the Muslims sent back train loads of butchered Sikhs and Hindus with the message, "A gift from Pakistan." Foot
How
conveys
horrible, look at it. How horrible, look at it. A gift from Pakistan. They have killed Hindus and Sikhs and put them in trains and sent to India, saying that a gift from Pakistan. How horrible it is. How horrible it is. Yes.
foot conveys, some of them 8 lakh strong and 70 miles long, moved between the two dominions. Thousands were slaughtered on the way, and an equal
Thousands of
number
slaughtered, thousands of people were slaughtered on their way, killed on their way as they were moving. Yes.
and there were mass murders, forced conversions, and ghastly raids.
This is the situation of the partition literature. And all these have been shown in the novels. And all these have been shown in the partition novels. Partition novels have reflected all these ghastly affairs, all these gruesome things, all these ghastly and gruesome things were shown in partition literature. That's why partition literature is catastrophic. All the catastrophic events, all the suffering, all the agony, pain. Partition literature is not happy literature. It talks about how the people suffered, how they were raped, how they were killed, how they were massacred, how they were forced to leave their own places. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sir, next one. Partition and women. Musharraf Hassan 2000 estimated that the range from 29,000 to 50,000 Muslim women and 15,000 to 35,000 Hindu and Sikh women were abducted, raped, forced to conversion and marriage. Not only these, but untold number of women, particularly in Sikh families, were killed by their kinsmen in order to protect them from being converted and perhaps unequal being killed themselves. Another writer, G. Pandey, 2001, notes that a few families on both sides of the border were willing to sacrifice young women to abduction in order to buy security for the family. Thus, the more victimized people in the partition were the women.
That's it. Women were victimized more in partition. Who got affected more in partition? It was the women. It was the women that got more affected during the partition. They were raped, they were killed, there were honor killing, they were bartered, they were given to people to safeguard their family. So women got more affected during partition. And this partition literature shows, partition literature, the title is partition literature, don't miss this. Partition literature talks about the catastrophic events of the partition, how women were affected during partition, how agonizing it was for women, how many people were killed. The two-nation theory did not happen so wonderfully. Yeah, last paragraph, then we'll, page number 16, 16. Page number 16, last paragraph.
The novelist, to sum up, feels strongly that the nation of sovereign India has been divided due to ugly political practices and lead to carnage and human tragedy. Their approach in the novels has remained objective in the sense that all have tried to expose human nature and its sadistic capabilities of carrying out cruelty and barbarism on its own creed.